Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that a lot of site owners, SEOs, and digital marketers have been dealing with recently, and that's the ongoing volatility within the Google search results following the August 2024 core update. So as many of you know, the August 2024 core update shook things up. And for some of you, that meant modest gains in your rankings. But just as you started to feel comfortable, you started to see a reverse in September. So what happened? Was it another reversal, or is it just the nature of core updates today? So let's break down some key dates that triggered some major changes within the search results. We saw significant ranking fluctuations around September 6th, 10th, 14th, and 18th. And what's interesting is that the volatility hasn't stopped there. It's actually continued between and after these dates. It's like an ongoing roller coaster that's left many people scratching their heads trying to make sense of it all. If we take a look even at some of the common rank tracking tools, you'll see that this volatility has been going on for over a month. Looking at the SEMrush volatility tracking sensor, we can see that we've been in the very high range for over 30 days. If we look at the Google Grump rating from AccuRanker, we've been in furious since September 10th, and that's continued all the way through today. And even before that, Google was still in the grumpy section. So volatility has been intense. It almost feels like Google can't make up its mind, and many sites are gaining rankings during this core update, and then others have seen it dip, and some of those who did see gains are seeing all of their gains wiped out. It almost feels like a reversal. So I'm not just talking theory here and ranking updates, but people have been sharing across social media. If you look at sites like SE Roundtable, you'll see the frustration. Gabe, a well-known SEO expert, has been talking a lot about these reversals, and I'm going to put a link to his video down below. He does a very good job going into it. I don't need to hash out the things he's already said. You can check it out yourself. It's not very long. But he does mention how some of these recovery signs were short-lived, and how quickly the gains that he thought were coming for some of these sites had vanished. Now, businesses rely on the search results to stay afloat. This is an area that small businesses can compete in, and even businesses that are starting and trying to make a new way for themselves within the industry, they're seeing improvements for a short period of time. Things start to look pretty good, and then weeks later, it's just all gone. So not only are we having to compete with things like generative AI, all these new SERP features that make it a lot harder to rank within Google search, expanded ad sections. Now we're also having to compete with turbulence day in and day out. And the worst part is Google has been completely silent. There's no explanation. We don't actually know what's going on. We just know that there was a core update. So what can you do? So you need to track your rankings. Focus on tracking your most important queries. Not overall visibility, but those queries that really matter. And this can give you a better barometer of what's happening. And you can also see these trends a little bit earlier when you're looking at these specific terms and how they're moving within the search results. You need to audit your content. Make sure that your site content is genuinely helpful and aligned with Google's quality guidelines, but also that it's aligning with your end customer. You know, search is not always going to be the only way people find your content. So making sure that the content isn't just search engine focused, but people focused will help you make sure that you're converting, even if they're not coming through the channels you're necessarily targeting at this moment. You need to monitor those key dates. Go back and look at the volatility periods like 6th and the 10th and the 14th of September. See what happened during those time periods and see if you can kind of find some trends. Keep your head up. Be patient. Some of these fluctuations may be temporary. As we've seen right now, this seems to be pretty consistent over the last 30 days, but hopefully things start to settle down. Google definitely is testing things, refining its algorithm, and this may just be part of what we're experiencing in search moving forward. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're experiencing volatility within your search results and the ranking and the traffic coming to your site, comment below. We'd love to have that conversation in the comment section to see if we can all learn a little bit more about what's going on. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know every time we create new content. Until next time, happy marketing.